yet, so, and I know you'll have a meeting on the 3rd of October, but just to kind of throw this all at you at one time, and then you'll say, what did she say? So October 7th is a scarecrow stroll at the conservatory. We are going to have a scarecrow into the contest, and we're also going to be at one of the vendors there. They are going to have also a group called Major Dudes and Motown Eagles concert will be going on at the same time. That's on the 7th from 12 to 7. On the 21st, our gift shop will be open at our newly renamed Jared Sexton Township Hall. On the 22nd is our cemetery walk, which we have a couple of our cemetery people in the audience there, and maybe want to come up and talk. So this is the first time we've done this. We have gotten together, and we're working with the Taylor High School Drama Club. And so they are going to be our people that are going to be acting out the people that you will go to visit at our cemetery. And we are also working with, I don't know what the name of the group is, the Todd Honors Group. Detroit Paranormal. Okay, so they are going to also be there, and they have set up a, I'm sorry, so you guys should be up here. The event, what is it? Eventbrite. So you can go online and you can sign up there and pay your ticket, $20, and that money goes towards the Taylor Historical Society, and a share will go to the Drama Club also. And that is a cemetery walk on the 22nd. There are 4 different times: 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 7 o'clock. And it's really going to be cool. Check out our Facebook page if you want more information. Also on the 27th, as the clerk mentioned, at Hallapalooza, we'll be passing out treats at the log cabin, as usual. And also on the 28th, we have Halloween portraits in the park. If you did not make it to our portraits in the park this past summer, we are having this on October 28th, and it's going to be at the conservatory. So maybe you'll want to have, and it's on the 28th, so maybe your kids will be able to come over and dress in their Halloween costumes for your portrait, and that money is also donated back to the Taylor Historical Society. Lots of activities going on in November, December, but I'll just leave it at October for now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chairman?
Councilwoman?
Ms. Pat?
Yes.
Could I just wanted, all those dates were in October.
All in October. And actually, they should be in the Taylor today,
Okay.
because we gave all those to Carl, so they will be in there too.
Okay, so the Hallapalooza, what time is that?
It's the 27th, and I believe it starts like 4 o'clock is the first set.
Like 3, I believe, but if there's something, I think it starts at 4.
Yeah, I think there's different times that you register for online, but the first time is at 4, because I believe you set up like 3 or something like that, so.
And then if so many sign up, it gets full, right? So is it full already?
Oh, I don't think
Sure, I haven't heard that yet, but it does fill very
It'll fill
fast. So if
fast.
they haven't, I would
And
recommend.
that's Taylor residents and anybody can come. Taylor residents, I think it's free, and I think it's a non-residents are like $5 or something like that.
Okay, so if people are interested, they need to get through that right away.
Right.
And then the portraits at the park at the conservatory on the 28th of October.
Right.
What time is that?
I don't think we have a time set. We don't have a time set for that either.
Okay.
So just, like I said, look on Facebook or on our website, city website or whatever, and I'm sure that information will be coming out. Okay.
Thank you. Any further open business from the audience? Please come, I'm sorry, first this lady and then this gentleman. Good. I saw you start to get up earlier.
Yeah, thank you, I'm sorry. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Lynn Marie DeBarchek. I am the current newest staff member of Commissioner Ray Basham. So if there's anything that I can do for any of you to help out, we just want to let you know that we're here for you. I thought maybe it'd be nice to put a name with a face.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Sarah, please come forward.
My name is Paul Sidhu. I own 2 properties in city of Taylor. I've been a taxpayer since 1993. I used to live on 24329 Wick Road, Taylor. I had, in 2009, there was we used to have a problem across the street. I had purchased a house over there, 24356 Wick Road. And the problem became that city had sent a contractor to clean up the place. And actually, he accidentally he accidentally crushed my basement and brought some trash and filled it with trash. That kind of cost me over 30,000 and lost, delayed the thing. But right now, the reason I came for the city paid nothing. I was told by the city's outside law firm that they are not responsible for the actions of their contract. The building department people knew. He has even stolen the materials like the new trusses and stuff. The building department called me. They said the contractor is saying, come and pick up your trusses. And I said, well, 28 feet trusses. How could I pick it up? So to make long story short, right now I have about 1,500 square foot, basically a rough outside 4 walls and siding. Exterior is almost done. The decks and stuff is not complete, but it's assessed at $230,000. There's nothing inside. There is no electrical, mechanical, plumbing. I'm even getting water bills over there, even though there is no water meter, there is no water line, there's nothing connected. So, and similarly, I have another 1,200 square feet on 11571 Cape Cod. That's assessed for $180,000. So those, I live in Livonia at this time. My 4,300 square foot home in Livonia appraised at $600,000. My taxes are, it's a homestead, it's $3,200. So for these two places, rough shell, nothing inside. My taxes are $11,200. And what I'm saying is, if anybody, and if I have offered the assessor, you guys could get any appraiser of yours. I'll pay for the appraisal. If your appraiser appraises those properties, even 50% of those, your evaluation, I will basically donate those properties to the city. This is just extremely, outrageous. They do, but the Mario, one of the assessors, after they came and said, yeah, actually, we will reduce it by 20% or 30%. I said, this is kind of sir, not having mechanical, plumbing, electrical, drywall, insulation, partitions. He said, those don't matter much. As long as you got the outside part, outside walls and stuff, our assessment is a 43%. It's a 43% of what? It's just like people having a sale, saying you got 10% off, but they don't tell you what the price is. My house on 1,500 square foot home, 24356 Brick Road in Taylor, once it's finished, it still is not going to sell for $230,000. The next door home, double the size, has half the taxes. That's a finished home. There is nothing over here. So it's basically totally outrageous. I could use some help.
Councilman Johnson?
I believe this will all go through the tax assessor. You can appeal your property taxes at the time of that. We can't do anything here. Just hear me out. That's the process. Am I correct?
Corporation Council would like to.
If you have a question regarding the assessment on your properties, the thing to do is, if you're not getting any relief from the assessor, to your satisfaction, take that before the board of review. They're the ones that will review that. And then, if that's not successful, or if you're not satisfied there, you have a right to appeal to the Michigan Tax Tribunal.
Sir, I came during the review board hearing, and I explained it to them. I said, it's just a shell. And I was assured by them, they said, don't worry, we know that it's just a shell, so it will be appraised accordingly. So before the new assessor you guys had, they were very accommodating. They would come, I would make an appointment, they'll just come and take a look and say, yeah, and they just time, even though they assured me that everything is going to be, it's not going to be horrendous as it is. It's a, I mean, you guys all live in here, you can see that it draws 1,300 square foot, just a shell.
Well,
It-
let me,
Yes.
because you have allowed you to go on for 3 minutes. We don't want a shell. So what you're talking about, if you went before the Board of Appeals in March,
Yes.
and it's now almost October, you've had 7 months to complete those properties. I mean, ultimately, what we want you to do is either get them habitable, sell them, it will set the fair market rate, and that person will then have a homestead. Yours is uncapped at this
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah.
But, this is a similar discussion that the city of Detroit is going through, where they've allowed vacant property to be assessed at a much lower level, and the people that are living there are paying a higher fair share, and people are not renovating houses. So honestly, sir, what we'd like you to do is to finish the houses and either occupy it yourself or sell it.
I'm in the process of doing it.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Mayor?
I don't mean to cut you off, sir, but how long have you owned that house on Lick Road?
For several years.
Okay, through the chair, I know since I started on council, that house has been a constant complaint amongst all the neighbors. I know you've been to court many times over how that house has been left, the condition was in, you went to court many, many times. It's been 10 years that I've been hearing complaints about that home, and it's still not finished. So I think assessing is taking that into consideration too, because just like the chairman said, he wants you to finish it. And through the chair, I don't know what reasons why, but it's been at least 10 years that house is, and
Have you had any complaint in the last 3-4 years?
through the chair, I did have a neighbor that lives over by your house complaining that they can't understand why this is still not completed. And I kind of understand because I drive down that street every day. I'm sure there's reasons why, but 10 years, it's getting a little old. I mean, you did side it, which makes it look a lot better. I remember, I think there's still, doesn't look like the grass is probably maintained as much as it should be. I think you removed all the crushed up concrete that was there. But just like the chairman said, the assessment's not just based on, sometimes it's square footage and everything, but if you went through that board, unfortunately, that's your only evidence.